I am Jenna, as you know, and we're going to do a little flow today. If you are near a wall, if you can set up your mat near a wall, that would be great. It could help us when we are doing our balance. And if you don't have yoga blocks, maybe something that resembles the height and the width of a block, just something, again, to support you as we move through our practice today. I hope you find it beneficial. We'll start in a child's pose. So come down onto your mat, bring your knees out to the edges, and reach your hands towards the top. And immediately, right away, just kind of see what that feels like, right? Maybe you find it a little bit challenging to sink your hips back. That's where you take that block or whatever it is you have, maybe place it under your hips. Or maybe you just don't sink the hips down so much and you come onto your forearms and let your forehead rest on the mat. Right here, before we start to move, you just want to find a place of rest and settling in. As we go through our practice today, just know that you do not have to move at the pace that I am moving. You can stop this, pause this. That's the beauty of this. And really just give your body time to get familiar with the way you are moving. All right, from here, come up into a tabletop position. So that is on all fours. If you have something that you want to put under your knees to make it more comfortable, you can do that. But spread your fingers out and press down into your palms. Let your shoulders be over your wrists. Take your belly button down. Sink your chest up towards the sky. Take a breath in. And then exhale to round your back. Press your palms down and tuck your chin into your chest. Let's do a few of those cat-cows, warming up through the spine and really starting to bring some energy to the body. Inhale your belly down, lift your chest. Exhale, cat pose. Round it out, tuck your chin, round in. Do that a few more times at your own pace, moving with the length of your breath. So obviously a little change of scenery. It started to rain and I ran out of space. So just keep moving here, right? We are in our cat-cows, warming up through the spine. And just take a couple of more deep breaths. Now come to a tabletop position. So on all fours. And from here, spread the fingers on your left hand, reach your right arm to the sky, turn your chest towards the right, and maybe look up at your right hand. Take a breath in, and then exhale, your right arm comes under your left. And we'll take it up 3 times in total. So inhale, lift the right arm, turn the chest towards the right, try to find some length, and then exhale, right arm comes under your left. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Trying to make the breath as long as you possibly can. We're not moving fast here today. Right hand comes to the mat. Inhale on the left. Exhale, left arm under. The intention is to really just stretch the body, create some space, so don't worry about moving fast. Left hand high. Exhale, left arm under right. And we'll take one more. Inhale. And exhale the left hand to the mat. Now from here, just come back on, sit back onto your heels, or you can come to standing on your knees and just roll your wrists around, shake out your hands, open and close through your fingers, just because we'll be on our wrists a little bit today, so we want to stretch them out and make sure everything is good. Okay, bring your hands down to the mat. And we'll come into a down dog. So tuck your toes, Lift your hips and press into your palms, sending your hips back behind you towards the back of the mat. Now pedal out through your feet, and if this is your first down dog in a while, or this is like new to your body, just adjust so that you can breathe in it. We don't have to be looking the same in it. But if you can, pedal out through the heels, sending one heel down at a time. And just figuring out your positioning, your spacing here. Now take an inhale, lift both of your heels. Exhale to send your heels down to the mat. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink the heels, press the chest to the thighs. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, heels down. Lower your knees and come back to that tabletop position. Kind of move here, some free movement here just to kind of see how your body feels. And now step the right foot to the top of the mat. Right foot steps to the top. Okay, maybe your hands come onto blocks here. That is really nice to just support yourself, support the lifting of your chest and your torso. Bring the right knee over your ankle and just kind of take a few breaths here and see where you are in this low lunge. Sinking the hips down towards the mat. Try to stay lifted up through the chest. Maybe your fingertips are on block to support you. Take a breath in and out. And take another breath in and out. Now bringing your palms onto them or the block or the mat. Take a breath in, lift through your chest, and now start to send your hips back towards the left heel. We'll take a couple. So inhale, bend the right knee, lift your chest. Exhale, push the hips back towards the heel. Inhale, find lift, press down into the right big toe. Take your time. Exhale to push the hips back and let the chest come down towards the thigh. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now bend the right knee. Step the right foot back and come into a down dog. Toes tuck, hips lift. Down dog is like our base, like where we kind of move and set up every standing pose from. All right. Lower your knees. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Same thing on this side. Grab your blocks or your something like blocks. We switch locations, so remember, if you don't have blocks, you can get something that is kind of the height of a block. It's just to support under your hands. In your low lunge, left foot forward this time. Lift through the chest, relax through your shoulders, and try to really lift up through the front side of your body. Hips are sinking down towards the mat. Take a breath in and out. A couple more breaths on your own. Trying as much as you can to stay lifted here, squeezing the inner thighs together. Breathe it in and out. Now start to send the hips back towards the right heel. And we'll move here. Inhale to come forward. Send the hips down. Lift up through your heart. Exhale, push the hips back towards the right heel this time. Chest towards your thigh. Inhale. Shoulders relax. Exhale. Hips back. Bend your left knee. Step your left leg back. And we'll come into a downward dog. Hips to the sky. From here, walk your hands to the back of the mat. Hands walk to the back. Your feet are hip width. Bend your knees, grab your elbows, and let your upper body hang over the legs. You can sway side to side. Let your head really relax here. Your upper body is just relaxing over the legs. And when I say relaxing, I don't mean like we're taking a walk in the park. But you don't feel any tension. You don't feel any squeezing or holding on or resistance to the stretch. Just let your body relax and hang over the legs. Relax your jaw. Soften your eyebrows. Slow breaths in and out. All right. From here, your hands can come onto blocks, but come up halfway. So a halfway lift. Crown of your head is extending towards the top of the mat, and your hips are pushing back. So you're finding a lot of length here through the spine. Take a breath in. Exhale to soften the knees and fold over your legs. Let's do it again. Halfway up, breathe in. Exhale and fold. Really slow movements. One more time. Halfway up. Ride the length of the breath. Exhale, you fold. Take your blocks away if they're there. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Come into your downward dog and pedal through your feet once more. From here, lift your right leg up, right leg to the sky. Now step the right foot to the top of the mat. You can take the left knee down to step the right foot forward. Allow yourself to just get there however you get there. Once you're there, you can keep the left knee down or lift it up. We're coming into a crescent lunge. Your torso's over your hips. Arms reach up and overhead and try to soften the entire upper body. Bless your face. Take a breath. Exhale it out. Take another breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly bring your hands down and step your back foot to the top of the mat. Bend your knees and forward fold. From here, press into your feet and come up to a standing position. Let your arms hang as you rise all the way up. Inhale and reach your arms up. Try to find some length through the sides of your body here. Exhale to forward fold. Hands come to the mat. Take a breath and lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back to a downward dog. Anytime we're in down dog, that's a good place to kind of explore. And so again, you're pedaling out, you're sending the hips left and right, you're shifting the weight into your shoulders and back. Allow yourself to feel what it's like to move freely. You can bring the knees down, come off the wrist for a second. Just stretching and moving into all of the little spaces in your body. Okay, so left leg to the sky. Exhale, the left foot to the top of the mat. Again, right knee can come down. Left foot is forward. We're coming into our crescent lunge on the other side. Lift the back knee, take the arms up and overhead. Soften into your crescent. Shoulders are soft. Inner thighs are hugging in towards each other. Arms up by the ears, nice and straight. Take a breath. And exhale it out. Can you press into that left big toe a little more? Breath in. And out. Slowly bring the hands down and step to the top of the mat. Back foot steps in. 1, 2, or 5 steps to get there. Forward fold over the legs. Now from here, come up to a standing position. We are coming into our little bit of balance practice. So again, if you are near a wall, that could be really helpful here as you start to build the balance and really focus on engaging and contracting your muscles. From here, again, your hand can be on the wall, take the right knee into the chest and start to just make some circles with the right ankle. Point and flex the foot, wiggle the toes. See how high you can take the right knee up into the chest. Now stand up as tall as you can so the crown of the head is reaching towards the ceiling. Take your right heel down to the mat. Maybe your palms come together. Maybe your arms reach up by your ears or stay down by your side. But notice your core get active. Take a breath in. Exhale to an airplane pose. So arms really extend back. Chest moves forward as you extend the right leg behind you. Again, your hand can be on a wall here. Try to find length. So crown of the head reaches, back heel extends back, arms, fingers. Lots of effort happening here. Take a smooth breath in. Exhale to fold. Bring your fingertips down. Step the right foot down to meet the left. Rock your weight around. Shift a little bit. Come off that left leg. Alright, now start to come up to standing. And we'll take the same thing on the other side. Make your way. This time the left knee hugs in. We were just working on that left leg, so you may want to wiggle this one out a little bit depending on how it feels. I know my left hip gives me problems sometimes, so this one I wanted to just wiggle. All right. Palms can come together, hand can stay on the wall, but notice your core get active, belly button's hugging in. Left heel presses down towards the mat. Arms can come up overhead. Hug the left knee in as much as you can and stand up tall. Breathe easy. Adjust and listen to what your body needs. Maybe you take the leg down for a second, depending on how you feel on this side. Airplane pose. Extend the left leg back. Send your chest towards the top of the mat and the left leg back behind you. Breathe easy. Try to be soft through your face, but active, right? Really reaching the hands back. Breath in. Exhale. Woo-hoo. Slowly as you can, come out. Pedal the legs. Let the crown of the head relax down. All right. From here, plant your hands and step back to a plank pose. So one foot steps back at a time. Stay up in a plank with the knees up, or you can bring the knees down to the mat. We'll take a full breath in here just to really heat up the body, activate the core. Notice our strength. Breath in. As you exhale, knees can come down. Hug the elbows in and lower your chest to the mat. Inhale to untuck the toes, lift your chest, engage your back body, so your glutes, and then exhale, chest to the mat, gently come down. Cobra pose, spread the fingers, press down, inhale to lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, come down. From here, push your hips back to your heels. Fingertips reach to the top of the mat. Coming back just like we started to our child's pose. Just taking it nice and easy here as we ease out of our practice for today. Slowly come up. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to be part of your journey. I hope that sequence was helpful for you. The practice that we just did, it can be done in, 10, 15, 20 minutes. You can move as slow as you want through it. I know I kind of talked a lot throughout because we were just having a good time in the flow, but you can do each side a few times. You can pause it and kind of stay and listen to your body. And yeah, thank you so much. Let me know if you need anything else. I am here to help.